Here we are. So, in this video, we'll talk about the full Amazon process. So, the full process that every client is having when they're buying your products on Amazon through Amazon FBA. In the previous video, you can find the playlist on our YouTube channel. We talked about the full strategy to grow a business from 10K or few successful products. So when you already know the basics of Amazon selling, and we talked to grow from 20K to around 1 million. So what is the process to grow your store from basically nothing to a big successful business? So if you're interested to know more about that, go back to the previous video on our channel. There is an English version and an Italian version so that you can understand exactly the macro process. And in that process, we talk about optimizing the marketing for Amazon. And here in this video, I will explain to you the process of Amazon marketing that you need to optimize to start the process to scale your business. Before going further into the video, I want to say this. So if you're in our coaching program right now, you're watching this video, okay, it's because this video is useful for your situation. Watch it and you will receive also the other videos. If you're not in the coaching program and you are interested to get the free full strategy analysis of your Amazon strategy, the free Amazon audit, or if you want to get the free Amazon PPC audit, that I don't know why it's not showing here, but actually it should be here. Okay, it's missing. So we are offering these three free Amazon audits when you request them on our email. And you can email here with your goals, your desire, if you want to make more money with your Amazon FBA business. So if you want to grow from 10K, from 100K to 200, from 200K, you want to double your revenue or increase of 20% your revenue, email us here and we will help you to get this goal. We can help you with this goal, with the strategy, with optimizing the Amazon process or optimizing the Amazon PPC process. And this is the first video of probably a big playlist of videos about how to grow your store. So subscribe to this channel to be updated when we release new videos about this process. Some videos are not public. Some videos will be on YouTube. So subscribe and turn the notification on so you can receive them. And like this video if you like this video so that we know what kind of content we need to produce, and comment with questions or topics that you want us to talk about so that we know what to do next. But let's go further into the process. So this is the map of the full process. So what the client on Amazon FBA is, the journey that the client is doing, from when he's not aware of your product till when they purchase your product till when they became like loyal clients. This is the full process. And wanted to say another thing before starting. There is a lot of steps. Every steps we need to be talked about longer. Is very complex. Every topic here is very deep. You need like a specialization for each of them, a video for each of them. But the point is, you need to know the macro process of marketing on Amazon, because if you want to grow your store fast, you have limited resources, you have limited time, you have limited budget, you have limited money. You need to use that limited resources as much as possible in the best way, with the best ROI. So all the steps here, you need to know all the steps, and then you need to be able to decide what is the current step that is most important for you. Is this one? Is this one? Is this one? So the focus is not to optimize everything. Either you should do it, but what is the step that you need to optimize the most? Also based on how big is your catalog. Because if you have a small catalog, you can do everything by yourself. But if you have a big catalog, you need to also find what is the step that you can do in big with a scalable process. For example, we have a delegation course on this YouTube channel that you can watch or that you can get with our coaching. So how can you use the delegation process to decide what's the most important step of this process and make this process as scalable and cheap as possible with using AI, using virtual assistants, specialists, hiring people, etc., etc., etc. So that's very important. I think, in my opinion, is the most important thing. It's not about being the best Amazon seller in the world, but to be a good strategist with Amazon, to be able to decide what's the most important thing and doing it. Okay, so the first step is this. Before any client buys your product, usually they follow a marketing process. They're inside a marketing funnel outside of Amazon. And usually outside of Amazon, clients are in the MOFU and TOFU part of the funnel. MOFU is the middle of the funnel, TOFU is the top of the funnel. So they get aware of the problem, they get aware of the solution, they get aware about a specific product. So this is something that you can do. You can optimize this part of the funnel. You could try to be there when they are in this marketing phase. Maybe it's not the priority. Usually it's not the priority, but if you want, with some specific products, sometimes you need to do that. So this is the first step. Then the second step is this one. Let me zoom more. So the clients are receiving, are starting to see, they type in Amazon low intent keywords phrases, and they start to get marketing from this kind of keyword phrases. So they start to understand exactly what is the high intent keyword phrases that they need to type. So this is the second market point. You can position yourself here. You can optimize this phase. There are some systems. Maybe it's the priority, maybe it's not. Think about it, or of course, email us for a coaching or for the free audit. But anyway, after this, there is the high intent keyword phrases typing going on. Usually, this is where Amazon optimization starts to be very important. So how you can be very optimized for high intent keyword phrases. This is where things must be optimized. Then being in the first page. So this is the second marketing step that the client is leaving on the Amazon platform, and you need to optimize here. So how can you be in the first page? How can you be there in the right way? There are some tools that you can use to be in the first page. There are PPC, top of search advertisement, rest of search advertisement, video advertisement, sponsor brand advertisement. So you need to optimize this to be here. So this is the second step. How can you optimize your impression, cost per impression, clicks, cost per click, click-through rate, all the metrics here. There is a lot of things that you can do. So this is something that you need to do before being in the first page. So there is the first page the client is seeing, and also there is here you that you are in the first page. So how can you optimize to be here in the first page, in the first spots, using, for example, right PPC, external traffic, etc., etc., etc. There is a lot of strategies to do that. So this is the second step. After this is the next step. They see the first elements of your listing. When you are in the first page, or maybe also in the second page or the third page, when they see you on the search page, not from other pages, from other competitors, this is the second part of your marketing. So here, listing optimization starts to get important, but only a small part of the listing optimization. So not all the images, but the main image. The price per unit, the price per kilogram, the price per package, for example, start to get very important. So everything that the client is seeing when they're in the first page, all the elements there need to be optimized to beat the competition to get clicks. Usually the most important thing is main image, but it really depends on your product. the title incipit. There is a typo, I think. Yeah, sorry if there is a lot of typos around here. The coupons, quality discounts, the reviews. Sometimes they see the number of the reviews. Usually they see all the time the review rating. So 4.5, for example. So you need to optimize all of these to get more clicks. And to do this marketing point, this marketing phase, you need the traffic from the product page when you are in the first page or second page, third page, or there are also other traffic sources like the deal page, Amazon retargeting ads, or Amazon retargeting by themselves, or like the email that Amazon is sending to customers, or like this, from the storefront traffic. Sometimes people see these elements. So you need to optimize here for this kind of traffics, mostly from the page traffic. After this, there is the next step. So they click and see the listing. So the listing is what usually people focus the most on. As you can see, it's only one step of a bigger picture. So you need to optimize everything before. You are very strategic about this. You try to optimize what you can with the cost that you can afford. So optimize all the images, implement the right text in the images. How can you optimize the bullet points? So the message and also the text in the bullet points. Also there is the SEO, like SEO is very important to get in the product page, but of course, yeah, like SEO is a tool that usually you optimize it to get in the first page and the product page. So here is mostly about how can you convert the human viewer to the sale. So after the bullet points, there is optimization on the full title. So, and then also there is a optimization of the variations and optimization of the reviews. So this is the first thing that they can see from a static listing. So they didn't scroll yet. You need to optimize this first step. So that you are sure that they gonna see the next step, that is scrolling or clicking on the review buttons, so that they see the reviews, they see more of your listing, they see the A+ content, the video. After the images, there is the video. There is video also in the A+ content sometime. If you have the plus option, they can also see the reviews with images, videos, or engagement. So this, for example, is something that you could improve if it's relevant to you. How can you get more reviews with images and videos and engagement? So as you can see, there is so many little things. What I suggest you is to study all this video, watch this video over and over again, so you understand the full picture. Then try to make a list of the priorities for you. So what is the easiest thing that you can do with bigger ROI? Maybe it's the getting reviews with videos. I don't know. Maybe it's improving the bullet points. I don't know. Maybe it's the main image. I don't know. So usually this is the reason why we offer coaching, because with coaching we can check really quickly what you're doing, and we can quickly tell you what is the priority for you with the best ROI. So I repeat again, if you want to get the free strategy analysis of your Amazon strategy, or your free Amazon audit of the full Amazon process, for example, that I'm showing here, or even more steps of the process that are not in this video, or if you want to get the free Amazon PPC advertisement audit, email us here, success.mappers@gmail.com. Yeah. So after you optimize this, or after this step, there is another step that is that on your product page, they're gonna see other housings, sponsored or organic, or suggested, or like a lot of stuff. They see display ads, video ads, they see a lot of things. So how can you optimize here, for example? How can you be there organically? How can you be there sponsored? How can you be there with videos? So this is another strategy, is the PPC, with product placement strategy. And to do that, you can use keyword targeting, of course, because Amazon advertisement is putting you here. You can use video strategy, display strategies, the displays. And also, I want to be specific about one thing. This is the process that every client is having on every product. This is happening even if it's not your product. So maybe this is the process that they are doing with a competitor. Then they arrive here and they see your ad. They click and they get here, and this is starting your process. So sometimes the client is skipping this part with your marketing. So the competitor is doing marketing, and then you catch the client here. This is something possible. So keep in mind about this. Maybe you can optimize here on your competitors' pages, or maybe you can optimize here on your own listing so that you can avoid that a competitor is stealing your client from here. This is another step that you need to keep in consideration. I like this map because there is a flow, so you can really understand where you are losing your clients. So you're losing them here, you're losing them here, you're losing them here. If you understand your gaps, the gaps in your optimization, you understand where you are losing them, and you can optimize them. Okay, so this is next step. So after they've seen everything, usually what happens, this of course is a simplification. Every product is different, so maybe there is variation. What happens is the client is able to decide if your product is exactly what they need or not. And usually they do different things. So depends also if they're a home mobile or a desktop. So they could open, for example, multiple Chrome pages of different products. Like they open a Chrome page for your product, and then they keep searching for other products similar to you. And then maybe they compare all the same products with the requirements, and they compare them by price, beauty, and quality, so reviews. And sometimes also they start to consider quantity discounts. If they buy more, maybe they can get better price for unit. So price comparison. So this is a market stage that you need to optimize. So how can you break out from here? Maybe be able to communicate some difference elements so that you can stay in this stage that now I show you. They check quantity discount, quantity discounts. Also, they check coupons, they check deals. Also, they check the subscribe and save button. So after they decided that your product is good, maybe they search also, if I subscribe to this product, will I get a discount? Then here there is another step. So if instead they found a differentiation point or something special about your product, you will start to compare less about price. This is a marketing process that you need to optimize too. How can you be different in this stage? Maybe you need to be different before. Maybe you need to be different here with images. Maybe you need to be different in bullet points. I don't know, but this is something that you need to consider. So if they compare less by price because you are different, you will have less competition, or the competition will be less price based, and you will be able to have more profit, for example. And they will, if this happen with less competition, or if you are alone, if you have a solution that is unique, simply they will start to get the best deal over your product. So get the best price. If you have a discount on quantity, if you have any coupon, if you have a subscribe and save without comparing it to others. So is another process and another step. And then what happens is that they will try to reach the shipping threshold for the free shipping. If they don't have Prime, or if they have Prime, they will like ignore it. They will check the shipping time. And sometime what happens, they like your product, they don't finish the order, they add it to the cart. And here, for example, is an example of how you can optimize this step. So there is brand data in your seller central that allow you to retarget specific clients segments. You can retarget clients that have abandoned the cart, for example. That is, for example, a solution that you might need to optimize. But the point is, this is the step to reach a purchase, and you see already something interesting. There is a purchase step here, and we are not even at the half of this process. So this is the first concept that I want you to understand. The purchase is only the first step that everyone is optimizing for. Everyone is optimizing for the listing, then people optimize for advertisement, then they optimize for the sale. But it's not the final step. And this is a very important concept because the winners in business usually are the ones that have the highest lifetime value of the client. So the winners are the businesses that are able to make their client loyal and make them spend as much as possible. Like, I'm not sure what is the lifetime value of, I think on Amazon, the lifetime value of a client. So when they acquire a client and this client becomes Amazon FBA client, I think it's worth to them like maybe 4K, 5K, something like that. And you will think it's strange because if you buy a product, it's Amazon Prime, you spend maybe 35 euros the first time for 35 pounds, $35, something like that. So how is it worth 5,000? Is it worth 5,000 because after that purchase, you will have such a great experience that you will buy from them over and over and over and over for years, and they will use Amazon Prime. Then you will use Amazon AWS storage. Sorry, the storage plan. Then you will use you see Prime Video, etc., etc., etc. This is what you ideally need to do with your products. It's not easy. It's not easy, and sometimes it's not the main goal of your business because Amazon FBA is a lot about acquisition and is harder to retain sometimes the clients. But if you're able to double, for example, the lifetime value from the price of your purchase of 20 euros to 40 euros, you will be already making double the profit. And it's much easier to double the lifetime value than to double the sales. Sometimes. This is why I say it's all about optimizing the exact gap that you have in your marketing process. But the point is this: after the purchase, there is a lot of steps that you need to optimize. Okay, I repeat you again. If you need to get a full analysis of your current Amazon strategy and get a free Amazon audit about this full process, or the free Amazon PPC audit, so that we can define together the perfect plan for you, email us here with your goal and desires. We will help you with a free session, and we will define a plan for you. Okay, so what does it happen after the purchase? That's a good question. So they get the product, and here is one of the first steps that happens. They get the product, they evaluate the product, evaluate the package before the product. So there is the unpackaging experience. So they start to perceive what is the real value of your product. If it's worth to them more than what they paid, they start to evaluate the package, the instructions, the quality of the product, the effectiveness. For example, here you can optimize the marketing process to make sure the effectiveness is the maximum possible. How can you do that? Better quality, of course, of the product, but also with better instructions, with a better packaging. So the package, for example, is improving the quality of the product. It makes sure that it doesn't break during the shipment. The instructions make sure that the client is using the product effectively, and also is getting results. So is getting success from the use of this product. How are your instructions user-friendly, for example? So this is another step. This is very important to optimize for your marketing. Everything is important. You just need to find the priority for you and kill it, like win with that. After this step, okay, they use the instruction, they read them, they check the box, they insert, check all the links, and hopefully they do some call to actions. Call to actions are something that a lot of sellers are missing. So a lot of sellers optimize the listing, they optimize for purchase, and then the client gets the package and nothing happens. This is a big process that is missing in your marketing. If this happens, you can email us to fix this. Anyway, so here, for example, a big list of ideas. You need to find the right idea for you. You must not do everything. You need to do what is the best solution for you. Sometimes something is not economically viable, but focus on what matters. So they consume the marketing on the package. If you're smart, you can do very lean package that converts. We want to convert as much as possible, for example, to our call to actions with some inserts, creating curiosity. And then, for example, some call to actions are make a review for us. You need to be compliant, of course, with Amazon rules. You need to be compliant, but you can request reviews. You must. Then you can show your full catalog, or you can show the best of your catalog, your bestseller product. Then you can put codes to scan. You can get scanning traffic. You can get videos to view a page or to view a video, or to download free content, a PDF, a book. Then you can get people to subscribe from guarantees, something that a lot of people do. You can get them to discount, or you can offer them discounts for future purchases, coupons. Also, simply you can market the subscribe and save option on Amazon. That's another easy and simple strategy that you can consider. You can market around the brand, the story, the owner, the product, your unique mechanism, your selling points, your IP. So everything that is your brand or that you have power over. So for example, intellectual property. If you have some trademark, some registered design, or something or a patent, you can use to market that. And you need to be very smart about this. So you need to be able to make it worth the effort. But there are so many things that you can do, and you must try something. And then during the year, you optimize your process, and then you scale your brand with the strategy that I showed you in the previous video. And you simply use this retention funnel to make more profit. Maybe this retention funnel can make you 10% more revenue, maybe 20%, maybe 50%. I don't know, but you need to test. You need to test, and this is something that you must do, especially if you want to grow fast. The most successful brands usually are the ones that acquire clients at loss. So if you are so focused on HACOS, maybe you are not doing everything you could, or maybe yes, it depends on the product. Just take this in consideration and consider all this stuff. Then, for example, there is marketing to get purchases as gift. So how you are able to get a client to buy your product for all their family members for Christmas, for example. You can 10x your sale easily with some strategies about this. There is some sales ladders that you can implement, like upselling, cross-selling, downselling. There is a link to socials. there is products outside Amazon that are sold exclusively or with exclusiveness, like exclusive quantities discounts. You need to avoid conflict with Amazon prices. So you need to be smart about all these strategies. You must not mention directly them to a shop, external shop or external website. Sometimes you need to be smart about that, but you can consider them, study further all the details, and try different ways to upsell, to increase the lifetime value, because this is the main metric here. And then there is the third party content. For example, you can sell space in your package, store pages. So there is so many strategies that you can optimize. Okay, and from here, usually what happens is two situations. There is you create a contact list. Contact list is a way to contact these type of people that purchase your products. There is a contact list inside Amazon and contact list outside Amazon. Inside Amazon is usually easier to manage, is very compliant with those. It's something that Amazon loves. So for example, the save and subscribe is a contact list that you can create. The remarketing PPC is something that Amazon is tracking, so you can do that. Review request, there is a review request button inside Amazon. You can do that. You can automate it. And then there is a list from brands analytics to target with promotions. You can segment you can target different segments, like promising clients in decline, clients at risk, promising clients. You can target them to increase, for example, to like retargeting clients that have abandoned the cart. So this is contact list that you have inside Amazon. This is something you can do. You should test it. And then there is other external lists that you can create. You can use for remarketing, depending on your business. Sometimes you can do an email list. Sometimes you can make a follower list, so social media followers. Sometimes you can make a viewers list for YouTube. Sometimes you can do a pixel list to target with meta ads. It really depends. And also you can use this remarketing list for launches, whatever you want to do. Like, you need to consider, you need to optimize. And the final goal is this top metrics, lifetime value. And lifetime value, you can divide it in different metrics, like percentage of customers that are repeated, and how many orders per customer on average. So yeah, we will create other videos about the metrics. What is the priority? Because there is a big order of priority. But this is the point. So this is the full process. You can see. I'm pretty sure that there is something here that you need to optimize. You didn't consider for you or for your clients, if you have an agency or if you're a consultant. This is something that you can do. How can you optimize the marketing process? Here a quick summary. So what are the goals of the marketing process? Of course, is sell as much as possible, increase the metrics, lifetime value. And then when you increase the metrics, lifetime value, for example, you increase the ranking. If you increase the ranking, you increase the profitability, increase the revenue, increase the margin, etc. There are a lot of metrics that increase. But in the goal of the marketing process is usually having direct sales, yes. But the main goal on Amazon is usually getting organic rank through acquisition. Because if you're able to acquire more clients, spending less, you can double on it. And so you can compete with competitors. So competitors cannot outsell you. You have more organic rank. You can increase the prices. You're more dominant. Yeah. And also another thing to consider in this process that we teach with our coaching is focus and priority. So always understand what is the priority with the biggest ROI. So you need to estimate the cost and the return of each activities, and then prioritize them, find the top activities and focus on them like with obsession. So you should be 100% focused on specific activities. And everyone has different ways to optimize. So sometimes people need to optimize one step or the other, but this is what stays always: focus and priority. Focus on ROI activities. And this is where our experience comes, because we can act as a strategic partners. We can help you with in 2 seconds to understand exactly what is your priority. So you just need to focus on getting things done. And for everyone, every specific activity, you find also specific metrics, so KPIs, key objective results metrics. And this is an example of top metrics that you can get and that you should improve, like lifetime value, percentage of market share, of sales share, conversion share, click-through, clicks share, conversion rate, organic brand position, and then of course the classic one like total net profit, TACOS, your margin, the ACOS, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, so this is the full process. Just to conclude, I want to be quick. This is the full process. Understand this process, watch this video over and over and over. I don't know how long this video will be online more, because I want to use these kind of videos for our coaching. If you watch the other videos of the process, and if you want to speed up the process, you want to understand quickly what's missing in your process, just simply, there is our email here. Send us an email. Send us some email with your goals and your desires and your problems right now. What do you want to achieve? You want to double your brand, and you will basically do a call. And if you want something for free, you can request the free strategy analysis. So there is a specific question that we do to you. The free Amazon audit. We'll check together what is missing from your marketing. Maybe it's missing artificial intelligence right now. This is something new. Maybe it's missing some form of efficiency or scalability, whatever. We can analyze the Amazon PPC. And yes, to conclude, that's all. Just subscribe for updates to receive the new videos, because I'm not sure if the new videos will stay online for long. So I will publish some of them and then maybe we'll remove them future, because I want to give them to our coaching paying clients. And like for more videos like this, so we understand exactly what you like, and comments with questions or topics that you want, and send us an email with your goals and desire. If you want to make more money with Amazon FBA faster, we can speed up your company speed growth 10 times. Because if you reach 1 million in 2 or 3 years or 1 year, instead of taking 5 years, you will have 2 or 3 years more of 1 million profit, 1 million revenue. That means probably, I don't know, like 300K profit, whatever, depends. So you get results faster and it will be very worth the investment. You can get return of investment that's super high, like 20 times, 30 times the investment. So yeah, here are all the informations. Feel free to comment below. And let's see each other in the next videos. Have a great day.